What's up everybody, my name is Scott.
And I'm Savannah.
And we're here in Denver, Colorado. Not your Southern California that you're used to. That's because we're here to visit Meow's Convergence station, which I'm very excited about. We just recently did the Omega Mart of Meow in Vegas, like what, a few weeks ago?
Yeah, like
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but we're taking a little mini vacation here to Colorado. But yeah, huge thank you to the team at Meow for having us out. We're super excited to get in there. I haven't checked any of the spoilers. Have you at all?
I haven't.
Because the thing with like Omega Mart, it's like I looked at photos
There
and
was
stuff.
spoilers everywhere for that though too. So
especially
it's like,
because like so many people are covering it. So I'm excited. Haven't looked at spoilers. I know kind of like the backstory of this one just because I was so confused at Omega Mart. So we're gonna go in, check it out, and have a great time. Let's go get inside. And you can really tell we're in Denver with all the snow on the ground. There's not a whole ton of it, but you can definitely see it in different parts, like when we're driving and whatnot. And then way off in the distance is the Mile High Stadium where the Denver Broncos play, which I think we're gonna be touring that sometime in the next couple days or so. We've made it in, and just to get kind of an idea of the backstory behind this whole experience, basically from what I was reading is the whole concept of this is there was a freak cosmic accident, and now there has been 4 different worlds, 4 different pieces of different worlds, and the Convergence station is going to take us to any of the worlds that we want. Now, I did hear one of the team members up here say that starting at C is going to be your best bet, so I think we'll probably start off with C and explore all these different worlds. But here's the look at the inside when you first walk in. All right, into the C Street Express we go. We took a big elevator, and I mean a giant elevator, up to C Street, and we're in the first exhibit, or the first world I should say, because these are all split into worlds. I definitely think that the coolest thing about all these different Meow experiences is the fact that like there's something around every corner. Like there's so many different doors you can walk into, so many different hidden areas, just so much to explore. All right, what do you say we go into one of these random doors?
right behind you.
Right behind, there's a door behind me? Okay, I don't know where it's gonna take us, but I guess we'll just go in and find out. All right, so we're going in here, wherever it is. So now we are in this dark alleyway, and then right next to us a giant bug. Interesting, an inflatable giant bug. He's kind of cute. Just hidden here underneath the stairs. Okay, now everybody's crawling, so we're gonna crawl under this big wall and see what we discover underneath. Let's go. Oh man. Oh wow, what's going on over here? Oh, okay. This is neat. Look at the friend that's right behind you. He's just innocent. Like he's very happy or what? Oh, there's gophers? So funny enough, when we first got in, Savannah was like, oh my god, what is that animal? It's because we were in a drive-thru. We saw like a little thing popping out of the ground, like we are right now. And I was,
insert photo now.
Yeah, insert photo now. But now there's gophers right over here. Super easy to get lost in this whole area. Like we came out from over here and we entered way over there at that little theater looking thing. I see a big monster friend, and there's pizza slices leading us down. Okay, so we're entering the Pizza Pals play zone, that's what it's called, and I'm assuming this is the mascot.
8,999 pages long. It takes 3 years to recite all of your landings.
Oh, look, there's like an animatronic of sorts. Here, press those buttons. Let's see what they do. CB. Okay. It's not scary. It's not scary. Don't worry. Look, you just said it's awesome. You know what vibes this gives, right? Thanks. Anyways, you know what vibes this gives, right?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese is right, like a demented Chuck E. Cheese. There's even, if you look at the bottom of the stairs, a ball pit. I'm not too sure I'd go in this ball pit. It looks a little bit scary because there's another one of those puppets in there. Look at this, there's little like Easter eggs from Omega Mart. Like, that's the Omega Mart cola right there. And then I forget what this guy's name is, but he was like a big part in there. They had stuffed animals in them everywhere. I like those little Easter eggs in here. There's even like a little a food stand of some sorts. I mean, he's selling some soup, some butter. Like you can put your hand right up to him. We are one. Clerk. He doesn't really have a name, it's just Clerk. Speaking of Omega Mart, there's also the things that I really enjoyed. The little spares, the Cherry Blitz. They sold these stuffed animals at Omega Mart. They're like ridiculously expensive, but they're really cool because where else can you buy a stuffed animal hand sprayer? This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, like way bigger. Well, here we go. Savannah's getting in this giant van. I'm gonna stand right in front of it. Definitely not the smart thing to do, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Looks like she's got some triggers in there and everything. How was it being behind the wheel of this thing?
Interesting.
It was very interesting. Squeaky, you said? This is how big the truck is. I guess there's a back entrance. Whoa. I didn't even know that you went in there. I was just like, there's a like little back area. It's like almost like a hippie van. Whoa, now if you're looking for a fear factor at the Convergence station here in C Street, this is pretty demented. There's lots going on here. This feels like a haunted house. This is probably my favorite room in this entire experience so far. Look at how much is going on here. There's so much discovering here. Like there's stuff everywhere. There's a bunch of street signs because we are in C Street still. There's a drum set up there, broken piano. Hey, how'd you get way up there? I gotta take the spiral staircase up. There's a really steep spiral staircase. Made it all the way up here. There's everything down below. Literally like the steepest staircase. There's even like a little gift shop right down there where you can buy some different merchandise from Convergence Station. It's pretty neat, like they have the spritz. I guess they sell the spritz here too, the cherry blitz spritz. Now we're in a room with just tons of faces, more like of a horror aspect. A bald eagle right here it looks like. Is that a hippopotamus? Lizard of some. This is really neat. If you guys have followed the channel, or if you're new here, kind of elaborate. I'm big on like the horror haunted attractions, so this is like right up my alley. Now we approach a big viewing area of everything down below. I'm pretty sure this is the start of a different world. I don't think that this is C Street anymore. Man, that is super impressive. That whole glass stained castle of sorts. Now if you look up, you can see where we're standing at. Way up there, peeking through that little window. My finger was in the wrong place, but yeah, peeking through that little window way up there. If you guys are in the Denver area, you definitely need to check this experience out because I am just so impressed with everything right now. And to get a kind of an idea of where we're at, we are right underneath where C Street was at. I'm assuming like the bus is just right above us. So we're on the bottom floor right now. But yeah, there's all these different rooms in this world. Some fingernails and some eyes. It's very cold in here. It's like this is the perfect room for you. All the different designs of fingernails. Let me see your nails. There you go. Yeah, perfect for you. Except for they don't have all those gems and everything. And then there's some eyes. I think that you should get some eyes on your nails. I think that's the next. No, that's the next move. I think that if this video gets 500 likes, which it won't, that you should get eyes on your nails.
Yeah, if it gets 500.
Yeah. I don't think it will, but if it somehow happens, then we're gonna have to record proof. But there's also a door leading into the other room, which kind of gives like a carnival style type of feel, type of vibe. There's a hot dog, love that guy. And then there's the guy riding a hot dog. Oh my goodness, we're in a room with different birds and whatnot. There's a bird sitting right here, and the one on top of the chair, and then some bigger birds over here on this chair. Looks like they're breaking stuff in here though. And of course, all the wallpaper is all birds too, and there's some flying above. But after the bird ones, we're moving into the next massive room, it looks like. This one's a lot bigger than the one before that I said was the biggest room that we've seen. Tons of different rock work on the walls, lighting effects. It's a big centerpiece of this Looks like a llama. I like a giant llama or alpaca. You know, this is all cool and all, but look, it's a sloth with a little bow tie on. How adorable. All right, we're gonna go over in this random tunnel right here. We gotta crouch down to see where it takes us to. I have a feeling it's gonna take us back out to that big room we were just in. That's a little bit trippy. You really gotta watch your step in here. Ugh. Like, this is literally what you're walking on. No flat surface at all. Oh, okay, I made it out, guys. Now, what I'm kind of jealous about is right across the way at one of the theme parks, they have an actual Meow Wolf dark ride, which is like, the reason I say I'm jealous is because, number one, we don't have it in California or in Vegas, but it's close for the time that we're here because the theme parks / amusement parks are seasonal here. So yeah, there is a Meow Wolf dark ride. I think it's like it may be like a shooter ride where you like interact.
Come back.
There we go. So we can actually ride it and experience a full Meow Wolf experience here in Denver. We're about to make our way into this random warp pipe where the big building's at. We're gonna go inside of this big building. There's this ball in here that you can move around. I don't know what it does, but you can move it around. And then there's like no connection to the outside world in here. It's just its own little small room. Okay, I just want to give a pre-warning to everybody. If you're planning on visiting this attraction, you're going to be doing number one, a lot of walking, and number two, you're going to be walking up a lot of stairs. So just prepare for that and wear comfortable shoes. Look, more friendly larvae. Go stand next to them.
No, they're gross.
What, you were just talking about how friendly they look, and now you don't want to stand next to them? Smile. I also just want to say I really love the use of audio in this experience. Like, it really adds a whole lot to the entire attraction. And it's not only audio, it's also like projections. For example, like the use of projections right here on the store adds so much. And even more projections right over here. And now we're in another random, terrifying room with a bunch of faces. This vlog is like all over the place as the Omega Mart one was. That's just because there's so many different things, like I've said multiple times, that you might have missed. So it's like we circle back to stuff and we find ourselves walking in circles just because there is so much that, like, we want to see everything. And there's so many different doors and rooms and stuff that lead into the same doors that we have been in before. You just gotta look for them because they're very secretive. But almost every door, besides the ones that say like staff only and whatnot, you can walk in. Here's kind of like a directory of everything, the destinations of Convergence Station. It's a little bit confusing, but this is one of the worlds that we're in right now. It's called Numinia. I think that's how you say it. And then if you're in the C Street area, they would have a completely different level layout that says C Street, whatever, C Street Canopy. Oh, we made it back to Earth into level 1 and it shoots you right out at the cool gift shop. Look, there's that creature that we saw that we were trying to figure out. Well, yeah, now outside it looks like a deer. Then look, they have the sloth here. Because he has a little bow tie on, he does have the little bow tie on. That's so cute. I do love how, like, at all the Meow Wolf experiences, they have different things that are featured in the experience, like the pizza guy. Cute stuffed animal. Well, not cute, but you know, you guys get what I'm trying to say. I wanted to show you guys right over here, they do have a little cafe attached to the Meow Wolf experience too. Yeah, this is neat. They offer stuff like breakfast burritos, obviously cold drinks, some beer, and then there's some mini bars right next to us too, right in this cafe. And plenty of seating areas for you. Well, we just got done with the entire experience. What'd you think of it overall?
It's huge. Like, I definitely did not realize how big that was gonna be just doing like Omega Mart, which was like, I thought Omega Mart was big, but like this was like huge.
No, this was really big. I personally enjoy this a little bit more than the Omega Mart one. They're both very creative, both have their strengths. I think this obviously offers something a little bit different. And also one thing that this has a benefit of is it's its own building, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas Omega Mart is in an Area 15 district building, so it like kind of rents out the space. This has got its own building here right next to the Mile High Stadium, but overall, I think this experience is amazing.
I would come back because there's definitely tons of things that we missed.
Yeah, for sure. And the prices run about $50, and then parking here is $15, so you're looking anywhere about like $65 to probably $75 depending on what day and time you go. I think it's worth it.
I think it's definitely worth it because how big it is, you're gonna be in there for like at least an hour, probably like 2 hours.
I would give yourself 2 hours, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like at least 2 hours to really like dig in and explore everything. So for $50 for a 2-hour experience, that's not bad.
But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The one of a couple of Denver vlogs. If you're new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. And if you like stuff like this, we're traveling all the time. We're typically in Southern California filming stuff down there. But if you enjoy stuff like this, please subscribe down below with those bell notifications on. My name is Scott.
And I'm Savannah.
And you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key. And most importantly, learn to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.